Hey guys, welcome back to C2E2. I'm talking to Jane and Brad from Husbands. So excited to see you guys again.
You too.
Good to see you.
So the graphic novel, which you may be hiding somewhere on your person,
Oh my God, there it is.
Wow.
just came out in stores about a month ago, and it comes into bookstores it came out about 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
So how's it been seeing like a real hardcover? Hardcover.
Great.
It is.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And there's something still very visceral about seeing it on paper. You know, it was a digital download when it
Right.
originally came out. And so this is the first time that we've seen it in the vibrant colors that you can touch.
Yeah. It's
So
great.
we love it.
How many do you have covering your shelves at home?
I actually only have one.
I've got 5 big boxes.
Oh, because you got the shipment for
Yeah.
That's right.
Real split there. Do you think you'll do any more comic work with?
I would definitely be open to it. I mean, we're shooting season 3 of Husbands right now. But yeah, husbands or non-husbands related comic work. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be doing more for Buffy comics, so definitely that. But yeah, I definitely think there could be more Husbands comics, and I also think Brad is just a really good comic book writer. I could see him just creating his own thing.
Would you do that? Jump into another title, or even like some superhero stuff?
It'd be fun to create something. It'd be fun to take an idea that I have for a show and sort of tell it in comic form, because it's something that you can express, I think, easier and maybe even better than, shooting it.
That's a great place to start, and then develop sort of upward from that. But this started obviously as a show, and then you jumped into comics in a real genre-y way, though, which I think comic fans loved.
Good, I hope so, yeah, because we wanted to explore everything that you could explore in the comic realm. You know, we use sitcom tropes in the show, and that makes sense for a sitcom, and we wanted to just go to the hilt, in a comic and do it as best we could. So we explored all the different comic genre tropes.
Yeah, so in some of the stories, they're heroes in space, and in some of them, they're super spies, or one they're still in high school doing, it looks like they're in Archie. So yeah, we really wanted to lean into sort of comic book tropes and remake them for our very modern story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the show. So you're shooting season 3, and then it's going to be over on the CW Digital Studio?
Yeah.
How has that changed the show, or does it at all?
Doesn't change it at all. Yeah, it's still us writing the show. There's all hands off. It really, people will even still be able to go to our page to find it. Like, nothing is going to change except that we aren't having to take money from the fans via Kickstarter as we did in season 2. We're able to give them the product without them having to go in their pocket, which is really, really wonderful.
Yeah.
And more exposure as well, obviously, on their channel?
Yeah, I would think so, because we're going to be like right next to their broadcast shows like Vampire Diaries and Arrow and things like that.
Does this mean that maybe Husbands will jump on air at all?
Possibly.
It's certainly a possibility, absolutely. If people support us and come out and look at us, it's a possibility. But in a way, it almost doesn't matter, because it's really becoming all one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what can we look forward to in season 3? How far along are you? What's the deal?
Still newlyweds. They haven't been married very long, so it's definitely a newlywed story.
Yeah.
And we've got one script totally done, and another script that's also pretty much done. We're just tweaking and polishing.
Tweaking and polishing.
Yeah.
How does the process work in between the two of you?
Brad
Well,
will take a pass,
yeah.
and I'll rewrite, and then I'll take a pass, and he'll rewrite.
We come up with the story together and come out with the beats and the outline, and then one of us will take a pass at the script, and then we send it back and forth.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And is it hard writing sort of for yourself a little bit in this? Is that...
No, it's easier, I think, because I might read a line that some other character says, and then I'll think, okay, like, what's the response? Like, oh, no, I'm so not doing that. Okay, that's what it is. I'm so not doing that, It just feels very natural.
So you act with your computer first, and then with the other actors?
Yeah, exactly. The voices in my head. I just respond to the voices in my head and write it down, I think.
That's awesome. Any other genres you feel like Husbands could jump into in the future?
Totally, yeah. If we went back into comic books, I mean, you love horror movies, like Cheeks and Brady's, and facing a horror movie scenario that we've never done that, and it would be amazing.
Staying in a cabin in the woods or something.
Yeah, exactly.
For their honeymoon.
Yeah.
Haunted honeymoon.
Haunted honeymoon with Cheeks and Brady. I love it.
Well, that's coming soon. We can only understand here. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of your con. And you guys enjoy the rest of your con here on Newsarama.